Heading to Hawaii for a vacation, or do you already live here and you're looking for some Ono vegan food in the islands? Don't worry, we got you covered. We're gonna start things on Hawaii's largest island, the Big Island. First place is in Hilo, and it goes by the name of Vibe Cafe. This inviting restaurant offers a 100% vegan menu consisting of an array of foods from tacos to burgers to vegan versions of traditional Hawaiian cuisine. They make some amazing coffee and mimosas, and their food is unbelievably good and filling. These here are the tostadas, which are large and piled high with loads of veggies and topped with a dollop of sour cream. Their best dish though, in my opinion, is the Loco Moco. This traditional Hawaiian cuisine is a must while being in Hawaii, and it is great to have a classic dish that is veganized. Vibe offers breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so feel free to come any time of the day. Booch Bar is another great Hilo eatery making some amazing food and their own selection of kombucha. They have quite the selection of food, but their tacos are one of their most popular dishes. The tempeh sandwich is also another solid choice. If tempeh isn't your jam though, they have a few other tasty sandwiches to fill you up. Saucy Dog's Hilo isn't a vegan restaurant per se, but they do offer a vegan hot dog there, and there are tons of toppings available to choose from. But to really enhance your hot dog, throw some pineapple on it. Located in the town of Volcano is a cool roadside attraction with a great vegan eatery called Cafe Ono. It gets pretty rainy and chilly in Volcano, and this place makes the perfect food to survive the elements. The grilled pesto artichoke panini is delicious and filling. All of their soups are really hearty, and the Mexican casserole here is delicious. If they aren't sold out of it, make sure to order the carrot cake. It is seriously one of the best desserts that we've ever had. It's nice and moist, and the cream cheese frosting is amazing. Heading over to the Kona side of the Big Island, Herbivores is one of our favorite restaurants on the planet. They have a full service drive-thru and their menu is huge. We have come here for lunch and dinner, but breakfast is the best time to come in my opinion. The Southwestern breakfast burrito is amazing. Easily one of the best breakfast burritos that we've ever had, and could potentially be one of the best breakfast burritos in all of Hawaii. And whatever you do, make sure you scoop up an oatmeal cream pie and thank me later. It's definitely a blast from the past, and something that we don't really get a chance to have as vegans. It's the perfect addition to a road trip around the Big Island. Roots Alchemy is a family-run eatery in the northernmost town on the Big Island. Every option on the menu is farm fresh and locally sourced from right here on the Big Island. And you can definitely taste it. The Fakin' BLT is our go-to because it is a great on-the-go option and it is one of the healthiest places to eat on the Big Island. Kona coffee can be found all over the Big Island and throughout the state of Hawaii, but Coffee Shack on the Kona side is one of the best places to get some of the best Kona coffee on the planet. South of Kona in Ocean View is DJ's Pizza and Bake Shop, a popular pizza joint that offers a number of vegan options from pizza to meatball subs. The meatball sub is rarely found on vegan menus around us, so we definitely couldn't pass it up, and we highly recommend that you don't either. It is really solid. Back in Hilo, check out Naung Mai for some great Thai food. I'd recommend going with the spring rolls and the tempura tofu. And that's the Big Island. Now let's head over to Kauai, also known as the Garden Isle for its lush tropical landscape. First stop is Russell's Eat Healthy Kauai. This place is unbelievably good. The menu is enormous and extremely diverse. We usually come for the breakfast, and it never disappoints. The iced salted caramel coffee is the best coffee that we've ever had. But the number one thing to order at Russell's is the breakfast platter. This platter has everything a breakfast platter should have. Pancakes, sausage, potatoes, tofu scramble, a scoop of rice, and a delicious coconut maple syrup. Usually one item tends to shine over others, but in this case, and in this dish, it is all equally amazing. Heading up to the stunning North Shore to the town of Princeville is Kauai Juice Company. This locally sourced juicery makes some of the best juice, nut milk, and herbal elixirs in the Hawaiian Islands. Our first time here, we ordered the nut milk and it was great. I expected the milks to be sweet, but they were both surprisingly mild with little to no sweetness whatsoever. We wanted to try their juice, so we headed to the Kapa'a location, which is their largest storefront on island. From healthy snacks to pickled vegetables to hot sauce, they truly have it all here. We ordered the beautiful Omega juice and it is easily the best juice Kauai Juice Company offers. It has soursop, orange, mango, dragon fruit, pineapple, and chia seeds. It is the perfect fuel you need to enjoy your time on Kauai. On the south shore heading out to the Nepali coast, you'll find Tiki Tacos in Waimea. While they cater primarily to non-vegans, they do happen to offer 2 amazing vegan taco options, both of which are held together by some amazing house-made corn tortillas. I'm going to give the edge to the tofu taco though, because of the amazing marinated tofu. It has loads of great flavor and spice. Back in Kapa'a, the Pineapple Room is a Cuban restaurant that is making some of the best Cuban food in all of Polynesia. And luckily for us, they have a vegan option available. And it is loaded with tons of great flavor. The food is really authentic here. I think you guys are really gonna love this place. Back on the South Shore in the town of Hanapepe is Midnight Bear Bakery, an artisan bake shop with virtually no vegan options at all whatsoever. There is one single vegan option, and it is a great one. It's a Dagwood-like sandwich called the Kauai Veggie, and it is huge. Easily one of the largest sandwiches I've ever seen in my life, and it tastes wonderful. If you're in the mood for some sushi, check out Genki Sushi, a large chain found throughout the western United States with several vegan sushi options, all of which have amazing texture, really great flavor, and they are all really cheap. The final stop in Kauai is Leahi Health for their healthy, unique tacos. I say they are unique because instead of using traditional corn or flour tortillas, they use a thick dough. Outside of the tacos, they do have salads, bowls, smoothies, and a bunch of healthy drink concoctions. They also have a location on Oahu. And guys, that's gonna do it for Kauai. Now let's head over to the beautiful island of Maui. First stop is Maui Ono Donuts in Kihei. This amazing donut shop has a number of perfect donut options, all made to order and served piping hot. The churro donut is by far the best in my opinion, but honestly, they are all really good. Down to Earth is a health food / grocery store chain here in Hawaii, and they have an amazing array of fresh fruit, healthy juices, self-serve and quick service vegan options. But they usually have 2 specials ranging from sandwiches to pizzas to burgers. And that is what we ordered. The Rise and Shine burger is really unique. It's like a play on a breakfast sandwich turned into a burger. And that's really not something that you'll find too often on a vegan menu, but it is really great. The Nashville chicken sandwich, on the other hand, has loads of great spice and great flavor. In Kahului, you'll find the awesome food truck called Earth Aloha Eats. From pulled pork fries to fish and chips, they have a great selection here. The fish tacos are mind-blowingly good, and they have some great texture. The pulled pork fries are one of the craziest dishes that I've ever seen because they are giant. Even though it was huge, it still tastes really good and actually had a pretty decent amount of spice. This place is amazing. Fork and salad is a great healthy option in Kihei. You can custom order your salad and top it with whatever vegetables, fruits, and dressings that you would like. Literally a few doors down is Wow Wow Lemonade, and they are making some of the best lemonade on the planet. All of the lemonades are made with fresh squeezed lemons and a number of other fresh fruits. The Lava Flow is the best lemonade option in my opinion, but there really is no such thing as a bad selection when you come here. Coconut Glens is a historic ice cream stand here on Maui, originally located right off the road to Hana, and they are well known for their coconut ice cream. While I personally wasn't the biggest fan of it, I think this is a really nice option that everyone in the family can enjoy, vegan or not, especially on those hot Maui days. Sprout Vegan Cafe is another amazing food truck with a large diverse menu and some really good food. The popcorn chicken and falafel wrap are their top choices, but the falafel wrap is definitely their best dish hands down. It is really solid and has loads of great flavor. And that is gonna do it for Maui. Our final island to explore in the Hawaiian Islands is Oahu. Tane Vegan Izakaya is our favorite restaurant here in Oahu, and for good reason. They are one of the best vegan sushi restaurants on the planet. Seriously, we have tried nearly every roll here at Tane, and they are all equally. Even though the menu may be pretty intimidating to look at, order whatever stands out to you, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. My personal go-to and recommendation is the Manila Dune though. It looks beautiful and tastes even better. Order it, trust me, you won't be disappointed. Located over in the Kaimuki neighborhood in Honolulu is Juicy Brew, a cozy fusion eatery with some really great food. The hirata buns are large and have big flavor and some really outstanding texture. The Korean fried chicken burger is also really amazing. Peace Cafe is a feel-good eatery on King Street in Honolulu, and it holds the title as being the most awarded vegan restaurant on Oahu. And deservedly so. The food is delicious. The tofu and tempeh katsu are both the best dishes here, and they taste outstanding. If tofu and tempeh aren't up your alley though, grab one of their massive burritos and make sure you have a bed or couch nearby, because you're going to be extremely full afterwards, I promise. Back to the katsu though, keep in mind that the tofu is on the softer side, so if you like a little bit more texture, I would definitely recommend the tempeh. It is really amazing. Both are win-wins in my opinion, but I thought that was a really important factor to consider and mention. Back over in Kaimuki is another Oahu institution called Muki Dogs, a plant-based hot dog stand serving the best hot dogs in the Hawaiian Islands. Despite opening up during the height of the pandemic, Muki Dogs owner Eugene put out thousands of hot dogs to the people of Oahu and the state of Hawaii. What makes Muki Dog special besides the hot dog itself is the wonderful array of toppings. My personal favorite is the miso kake dog, and it is unlike any hot dog you'll ever have in your life. I will say, prepare to wait a while for your food, because all of Oahu knows just how great this place is, and this is probably the #1 lunchtime spot in all of Kaimuki. And people love the consistency and flavor found in the hot dogs. The Chinese food on Oahu is some of the best you'll ever have, and fortunately there is a restaurant named Mini Garden with an entire vegan menu. The walls are plastered with newspaper articles and awards praising the amazing food here. The highlights on the menu are the garlic broccoli fried rice, the succulent honey garlic chicken, and the crispy decadent sweet and sour pork. The duck bao buns are also amazing, but the sweet and sour pork in my opinion is their best dish hands down. But don't worry, anything that you order here will not disappoint you. It is all really tasty and amazing. Level V 808 is another Oahu eatery born during the pandemic, and owner and chef Hansen is making some Ono portobello katsu and a number of rotating weekly menu items. Just make sure you order a few days in advance because they always sell out very quickly, because the food is amazing. Hana Koa in Kaka'ako is the largest brewery on Oahu and one of the largest in the state. It is also my favorite brewery. They always have great rotating beer on tap and in cans, and it is a nice chill place to come hang out with family and friends. Plus, they make a really killer veggie burger and some bomb beer battered onion rings that just happen to be vegan. Right off Kapiolani Boulevard is Olina Cafe. The primary focus here is healthy, delicious cuisine using farm fresh ingredients and comprised of some amazing flavors. Any meal here is amazing, but the breakfast is really solid here. We love the filling breakfast wrap loaded with tofu scramble and vegetables, but in my opinion, the Olina waffle is also another great option, and probably their best. It has tons of grapefruit toppings, and it is huge. Blondie's Food Truck is a mom and daughter run establishment that makes all of its food from scratch. They specialize in sandwiches, burgers, tacos, and savory bowls, and everything is made in-house. It is truly remarkable. You can definitely come here for breakfast, lunch, or an early dinner, but whatever you do, make sure you come for breakfast and order these amazing breakfast sandwiches. They are out of this world, and believe me, order more than one. If you don't, you're really gonna kick yourself. Simple Joy is a great 100% vegan Vietnamese restaurant in Honolulu. Everything on the menu is outstanding, but the tropical fried rice and chow fun are both remarkably good. They also make a really bomb Vietnamese pancake. The Other Side, formerly known as Downbeat Diner, is a dive bar located right in the heart of Chinatown that is serving up some amazing late night junk food. And they have a huge menu with tons of vegan options. They make an amazing breakfast burrito with vegan sausage, but the vegan Reuben is one menu item that you definitely can't pass up. It is bomb. They also make some really great vegan milkshakes as well. We personally love the Oreo milkshake, but the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate are all equally great as well. Over on the windward side is Adela's Country Eatery, home to the best noodles in Hawaii. And if you don't believe me, ask all the awards and news articles on the wall. While Adela's isn't 100% vegan, all of their house-made noodles can be made to order and veganized. The really cool thing about Adela's though is that they make all of the noodles right in front of the customers, and they have several different unique types of noodles. The angel hair is the most traditional option, but for me, the avocado noodles are the most interesting and the best overall. Plus, they look amazingly good. I will say, it's not uncommon to wait over an hour here for noodles, so I'd recommend calling in advance to place your order because all of Hawaii knows just how amazing this place truly is. South of Kaneohe in Kailua is Morning Brew, an amazing coffee shop with house-made baked goods and some great food options. This is another location where you may want to order in advance because it gets slammed here. It's the best coffee shop in all of Kailua. The breakfast tacos are a personal go-to because you get 2 large tacos loaded with just egg, beans, onions, and cilantro. If you're looking for a sweeter option though, go for the banana pancakes. They are huge and taste excellent. Another solid restaurant in Kailua is Beatbox Cafe. While the menu isn't 100% vegan, there are several great vegan options. There is also another location located on the North Shore that is equally amazing. The one dish I highly recommend though is the McJagger breakfast sandwich. It is easily one of the best breakfast sandwiches that we've ever had. The sausage patty is made in-house and it is so good. The cheese, just egg, and bread are also just as good. But the sausage is truly indescribable. It can be ordered on an English muffin, but we usually substitute it for the whole wheat bread. Either way, you will not be disappointed. Continuing up the windward side of Oahu, we'll bring you to the Tropical Farms Macadamia Nut Outlet, a roadside market with several combinations of the acclaimed macadamia nuts. They have mac nut coffee, cookies, pastries, and more. And they even have free samples to try while you're here. So definitely, whatever you do, don't pass this place up. It's a bit of a tourist trap, but who cares? How often do you have fresh mac nuts? Driving up to Kahuku, you'll find Raised by the Waves, a boho-styled shack making some of the tastiest food in Hawaii. From acai bowls to beet poke, they have it all here. The coffee is remarkably good and is the perfect pick-me-up to drink during any time of the day. And while the coffee is great, the food is even better. The Pounder's Panini is an excellent pressed sandwich loaded with house-made pesto, spinach, bell peppers, ali'i mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, sliced red onions, mozzarella cheese, and a house-made garlic aioli. The Sunrise Waffle, on the other hand, is another amazing item, topped with fresh strawberries, blueberries, sliced bananas, cacao powder, maple syrup, cacao drizzle, almond butter drizzle, organic coconut whip, and a hemp heart sprinkle. This place is unreal. Finally making it to the North Shore, you have to stop at Sunrise Shack. And as the name suggests, it literally is a small roadside shack. What Sunrise Shack is really famous for, besides their beautiful acai bowls, is their bullet coffee. Bullet coffee is a rich, creamy coffee drink filled with healthy fats. This keto drink is made with coffee, cream, and MCT oil. Bullet coffee has many added health benefits that you don't get from the regular black coffee. It is very popular in the keto and the paleo communities and is said to help with weight loss. Definitely recommend giving it a try because how often are you going to have it? If coffee isn't one of your things, give one of their many fruit-filled acai bowls a try. They are really refreshing and really nice, especially on the hot days in Oahu. Heading through the town of Haleiwa, you'll make it to my favorite acai bowl joint in all of Hawaii called Haleiwa Bowls. I personally love the Blue Magic Bowl, but all of the bowls and smoothies here are divine and bomb. Plus, it's a really nice relaxing place to just chill, unwind, and refresh yourself. Located just down the street is Celestial Natural Foods, an organic grocery store providing locally sourced produce, supplements, herbal remedies, and much more. But in the back is a great cafe called Cosmic Kitchen. They even have a walk-up window that doesn't require you to walk through the grocery store. The Kailua jackfruit sandwich is a great vegan alternative pulled pork option, but if you really want to switch things up, order the chorizo bowl. It does have some heat to it, but the overall flavors in the bowl are wonderful, and it has loads of fresh veggies found throughout. Continuing right down the street, you'll find Sprout Sandwich Shop, which has a couple of vegan sandwiches on the menu. If you're not the biggest fan of carrots though, I'd personally skip the yogi because it is a carrot bomb. But still pretty good in my opinion. Continuing deeper into the North Shore is the best Mexican food eatery for vegans in the Hawaiian Islands, and it goes by the name of Gordos. They make some great birria tacos, but they tend to sell out lightning fast. So we usually order the traditional street tacos, and they are still equally as good and readily available. And if you close your eyes while eating these, you'd really think that you were in East LA, San Diego, or Mexico itself. The flavors are just that good and truly authentic. Make sure to grab some horchata and tres leches because they are both out of this world. Despite it being the biggest tourist trap in the Hawaiian Islands, a trip to the Dole Plantation is a must. Not for the gimmicks or the overpriced souvenirs, you have to try the fresh pineapple and the world famous Dole Whip. Instead of topping it with fresh pineapple, top it with some of the fresh strawberry instead for an elevated Dole Whip experience. Try to arrive early or an hour before closing though, because this is another place in Oahu that is unbelievably crowded. Okay, we don't have any footage from these last few restaurants, but they are all equally amazing. First up is LA2HI Grindz, a family-run eatery making the best vegan LA-style street food with Puerto Rican flair that I've ever had. From their elote to their delicious potato balls to their amazing pastelitos, they are easily one of the best vegan operations here in Hawaii. They primarily operate at pop-ups, but they also can be found at the Kaka'ako Farmers Market. Another great vegan eatery found at the Kaka'ako Farmers Market is the Vegan Cheese Shop. Vegan cheese has taken the world by storm and can be found in countries worldwide. It just so happens though that Hawaii has a gem of a vegan cheese manufacturer right here on Oahu. And the cheese is the best that we've ever had. And on a really positive note, they also sell and ship their cheese worldwide. Definitely order some online. It tastes just like the islands. It's amazing. Little Vessels is a 100% vegan donut shop with a rotating menu. And these aren't just any donuts. They are making real artisanal style donuts featuring sweet, savory, and unique donut flavors. You must place your order on a specific day of the week, and pickup days are always on Saturdays and Sundays. They're definitely the most beautiful donuts I've ever seen in my life, and the taste is equally as impressive. If you're in the mood for some ice cream, check out Wings in Chinatown. They aren't 100% vegan, but they usually have around 6 to 8 vegan flavors that constantly rotate. And if you have a milkshake at the other side, they actually use Wings ice cream in their milkshakes. Tree Popoki Cakes is another 100% vegan sweet shop specializing in traditional Dutch pancakes. What really makes these pancakes stand out are the array of toppings from fresh fruit to the decadent homemade sauces that all solidify the amazingness of these tiny pancake creations. The final restaurant that we want to highlight is Badass Burgers. This burger joint has officially taken the crown as being the #1 vegan burger on all of Oahu and probably the top spot in all of Hawaii. They are Kanaka owned, and they also make some really great local style vegan food. It is really amazing. Prepare to loosen the buckle on your jeans because you are going to be extremely full and satisfied after eating this amazing food. Well guys, that is the vegan food scene here in the Hawaiian Islands. There's so much to see and do here in Hawaii, and the really great thing about this state is being vegan is really easy here. So we really hope this was helpful. We're going to link our Instagram below, so if you have any questions, please always feel free to reach out to us. And to all of the restaurants making this amazing food here in Hawaii, mahalo. We love you so much. We miss you guys so much. And we are so thankful and grateful for all you do. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.